the Oklahoman newsroom, this is an OU update. I'm Jenny Carlson. The Sooners have a challenge on their hands on the offensive line. How do you replace a guy like Ty Darlington? Of course, they faced a question similar a couple years ago. How do you replace a guy like Gabe Eichert? Well, Darlington came along, but now he's gone. And Ryan Aber joins us on the phone. Ryan, obviously that center position is such a crucial one, and the Sooners have really had two outstanding guys fill those shoes for now, going on 4 seasons or so. What's the answer to the question of how you fill those shoes moving forward?
Well, I think it's the development of Jonathan Alvarez, and he's been a really good player for this team. Last year when he was playing at guard, but he's got to shift over to center to replace Darlington. But Oklahoma's had a tremendous run. You mentioned Ty Darlington and Gabe Eichert before. There was a lot of questions when Gabe Eichert left, whether Ty Darlington could fit into that role. He did, was pretty much a clone of Gabe Eichert. Eichert had done the same thing when Ben Habern got hurt a few years ago. So the thought would be that Alvarez would just be the next in line among those. And it's not only important for what they bring during the games in the offensive line, but the preparation during the week, because Bill Bedenbaugh said that he was able to hand the game plan to Ty Darlington, and Darlington pretty much did the rest as far as getting the rest of the linemen ready for what they were going to see on Saturdays. And they don't have to have that from Jonathan Alvarez immediately, but progress toward that would go a long way toward determining how good this offense is going to be.
Yeah, lots of on and off the field duties there for that center position. Ryan, you mentioned that Alvarez, not a complete unknown. He has played. He's played significant snaps for the Sooners, not at that center position, but it sounds like that at least from initial impressions from the spring and other things, that they really have high hopes that Alvarez, because of what they know and what they've seen to this point, will be a good fit. What do you think about his transition over to that center position from what you've seen?
Well, I think that they're going to be fine in that position. Remember last year when Ty Darlington got hurt against Tennessee, Jonathan Alvarez was able to play against Tulsa and did fine in that role. So I think clearly there's going to be some transition there, but Alvarez has shown flashes that he's got a chance to be really effective there. The questions are going to be who fills in around him at the other guard spots, because they've got two big young tackles who were really successful last year in Orlando Brown and Drew Samia, but the guard spots are big question marks entering fall camp.
Yeah, Bill Bedenbaugh said he didn't know. Ryan, your best guess, do you have if the season started today, who you think might be those guards?
Now that's tough because of some injuries there. Christian Daimler has been hurt, and Daimler was a guy that they felt like had really taken a big step forward this offseason and had a chance to compete. But Bedenbaugh mentioned some other names, Cody Ford among them, of guys who've got a chance to contribute. And Ashton Julius is a junior college guy. I think there's a good chance that Ashton Julius is one of those guys. Alex Dalton is probably going to be the backup at center. But if I had to guess, I'm going to go Ben Powers and Ashton Julius, two transfers in, will probably be the guards on either side of Alvarez.
Yeah, that center of the offensive line will be an ongoing storyline that we'll be following throughout camp as the Sooners prepare for that season opener against Houston. Be sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.